obviously a massive win. Obviously, having the result, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm really proud of the players. I thought, superb, even the players who started and the players who came on the subs. I think, for a part-time side to play like we've done tonight and go out and play against a full-time side who were, regulars in Europe and play the way we did, and I think 2-1 probably flattered them. I think we should have scored more goals. And how that one stayed out in the second half, I'll never know. But we worked hard on a game plan and how we were going to play, and I think for the players to go out and a lot of them their first taste European football and play like they did, they've done fantastic. I'm really proud of them. It's great for the club, great for everyone who's in the ground tonight, and the players were fantastic.
I think the big thing I noticed was the fitness levels. Considering at the stage of the season we're at, well, it's not even in the season, but the players are really fit. So you must be really happy about the preparations gone up to this game?
Absolutely. The players work really hard in training, and the credit has to go to the staff around the players, I'm sure. Jason would agree, Callum and Mackenzie, my assistant, and Wayne Peter and all the other staff, they work the players really hard when we're here. We're good, we prepared well for it, we wanted to do that, and I think it was important. In the last 20 minutes, I think we see us push on, and we were decided all throughout really looking at we were going to score a goal, and I think the lads deserve full credit for that. They look after themselves away from football, and I thought they were absolutely immense.
Last question for me. When it was 1-1 in the stages, was your intentions to go and get the goal? I know you brought on Sean Evans, so were you pushing for the win at that point, or were you taking that on the goal?
Yeah, I think the way we play and the way we like to play, we're always trying to be positive. I think with the substitutions we probably wouldn't get a better chance to win the game tonight the way the game went for us, and I think the way we set up we were fantastic. We were attacking side, we want to get the ball down and create chances, and I think we created 7 or 8 really good opportunities tonight, and the second goal was a fantastic goal for a side that in our league to score that goal was brilliant. Great ball by Luke, fantastic ball in from Craig, and a great finish from Jay. So we're delighted, but we know it's only half time, we know that we've got to go out there, but we've got a really good chance next week.
Cool, I was just going to say, first off, cracking. I'm going to say as well, obviously, Welsh Cup final, playoff final, first win in the European game. This Newtown team could be, go down in history as the best ever Newtown team. Do you feel that as well?
I think.
By just Kirsty.
We're a young side. I think the average age tonight was in the starting 11 was 24. So we still got a long way to go. We're a young side at times. We can be a little bit naive, but the way that we set up to play, we want to go and play football and get on the front foot and create chances and score goals. And I think we've seen that tonight. And the players we've got on the side, the likes of Jason, Matt Hasey, Luke Bamford, Matty Owen, Neil Mitchell, Sean Evans when he came on. We're a side that can create chances and score goals. And I think tonight we had great delivery in the box, which is important. We knew that would be maybe something we could capitalise on, and like you say, especially in the first half, we could have scored 2 or 3 more. So delighted with the players. We're really proud of what they've done tonight, and I think we've not only put Newtown, made people sit up and take notice, but also our league as well, our domestic league, and it's a fantastic result for everyone.
How does it compare to the Prestatyn progress a couple of years back?
I think both wins at that time were against full-time teams. So when you come up in Europe against full-time teams, it's always very difficult. But I think we've shown tonight that you won't be able to tell who the full-time team were and the part-time team. The players deserve a massive amount of credit for that. And, we can set them up for when they go over that white line. I think they were brilliant tonight. Absolutely brilliant. I'm really proud of them.
Can I ask, did you expect such a physical? They were quite physical, weren't they?
Yeah, and in the games we've watched. The games we watched in LTZ is quite a physical league, so we expected that. But we've got players who can do that, and we've got players who can play as well. So I didn't have any problem with that. And it was great for us because they give away a lot of free kicks and allowed us to put them under pressure. And I think, like I said, we were unfortunate really not to add to our tally tonight.
They're going to be missing their captain for the second leg, I think, as well. That'd be right now. Big ball chap.
Yeah, I think they've got a couple of players to come back in. They're obviously banking on those players to come back in, but we've got the momentum from tonight, and we want to take that into next week.
Yeah. I was going to ask Jason as well. How does that goal compare at the end there? How does it all compare, basically?
Unbelievable. It's amazing to be playing in Europe for starters, but I couldn't have written a better story at the end, really. 90 minutes plus, in front of the home crowd, in front of the big stand. It's what dreams are made of, really.
since you come to Newtown, you've become obviously one of the Newtown has never had is in the past is some like an out scorer ever since Andy Cook probably. Do you feel that, as I say, you're getting as much out of it as, you know what I mean, like you're getting minutes and scoring a lot of goals here.
A lot of it's down to
playing in big games too.
Yeah, a lot of it's down to enjoyment. I've not enjoyed my football anywhere else as much as here, and that's a lot to be said for the gaffer, who's helped me out a lot, and the players. Couldn't be playing with a better group of players. We get on and off the pitch, just a big group of mates, and that's what makes me play well.
Someone said that out there, that basically the difference between Valletta and Newtown is that Valletta, all-time professional club, Newtown, bunch of mates who so happened to have been brought together and worked on and turned it into a team. Is that basically the secret to Newtown's success?
Definitely. There's a lot of core players who have been here for a few years, and it's credit to them to kind of accommodate the players who have come in. The staff have obviously picked certain type of players that they thought would get on with the team, and that's what they've done. We have good training sessions, everyone's lively, everyone's wanting to come to training, everyone's looking forward to matches. There's not too many nerves, things like that. We don't get too much pressure put on us. We just make our own pressure really. We expect to do well, and everyone expects the same of each other, so we're just happy to play.
I sit next to your nanogram for home games. Have you found them yet? I didn't see them there tonight.
I know, they were gutted.
They must be chipper though, have you found them?
There's too many in the car, and with the wheelchair and that, they couldn't come, but
still,
they'll be very happy.
They're going to be very proud.
They can see the video, if there is one.
Johnny, make sure you do that. Yeah, congratulations.